What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and we're playing the only deck in Magic the Gathering Arena. That's right, we are playing Vivi Cauldron. We played this one early on, but it's gotten better, and apparently it's the only pro deck that pros decide to play. We've got one Steamcore Scholar, we've got 4 Winternight Stories, 3 Tersa Lightshatter, Proft, Eidetic Memory, couple of starting towns to make it a bit quicker. We've got a few ways that we can go ahead and activate our profs, and then other fun discard and +1/+1 counter stuff. So let's get right on into it and see how we do. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1600 still. I think we keep this hand. We've got the Soul Cauldron in hand, and we've got some interesting spells like Marauding Mako. Now, if you've watched this channel a lot, we've played this deck quite a bit, but different variations. This one in paper is ridiculous. It's like an $800 standard deck. It's insane, but it was 7 of the top 8 decks in the Arena Championship. So we modified it here a little bit for best of 1, and we're going to see how this works out. And we're going to throw down another Marauding Mako. It's looking like we're going to be set. We're facing what I assume is mono red. So look at this. Turn 2, we're already pretty set here. If we get a couple of discard spells, we're really starting to get crazy. Oh, I was wrong. It's not mono red. We are facing Boros. And you know, my last VV decks have always done best on the channel. So I think everybody loves these Izzet decks, but we'll see. And let me know in the comments, do you think Vivi will be emergency banned, or do you think Final Fantasy is just too successful? Do you think that they can't do it and we're just going to be stuck in this Vivi vortex until we have Spider-Man come out? Who knows? Lightning Helix from opponent. Do they attack though? They do not. Well, we've got the Steamcore Scholar, so we can go ahead and play it out with our starting town. Starting Town is such a good card. I remember everybody saying it wasn't that great when I posted about it. Ooh. Yeah, I think we get rid of Into the Flood Maw. That's not doing too much for us. We now have 2 2/2s and a 1/1 Otter. Swing out. Opponent didn't block. They don't want to give up their Goblin. Next turn, we can Profs, and then we can also Soul Cauldron. We need a Vivi into the graveyard to really get the engine going. But the real crazy part about this deck is the Vivi Cauldron combo is great. It's not what you always need to win, though. Are they going to take down our Otter? They have to. I forget that it's a target creature. It's not target opponent with that one. I don't think we block there. It's going to get close, but opponent's still 2 land away from being able to play that. We get another starting town. That's not going to benefit us too much, but we do get to go ahead and Profs. We run into another Profs, so I think we go ahead and pump up one of the Makos. I kind of just want to swing out here. If opponent can deal 11 damage to us this next turn, I know we got to worry about like Hidetsu's second right, but they only have a 2-drop on the board, or a 2 power, and then they can't really play the Hellkite again. Lightning Helix, so they gain 3. Okay, Hired Claw. Alright, Bolt Wave. Opponent did do a lot of damage there. They didn't necessarily take us fully out. I think we can go Fear Missing Out here. We could pitch the Soul Cauldron, maybe just a starting town. Oh, I don't know. I think we go starting town here. We get the Vivi finally. Too bad we didn't already have the Vivi. I think we can win. We may just have to hold back here, though. So get rid of that. Go ahead and get the Spirebluff Canal. We can put 2 counters on something. I guess we just do this Mako and pass the turn. Because if opponent gets their last land, then they can Hellkite again, and then if they attack, we go down to 1 and we can block. Okay. 1 damage coming through. They didn't get to play that first, so I think we do throw some blockers here. They might have some shenanigans to go ahead and hit us. Like, do they have pump spells? Maybe, but I don't think it'll be that crazy. Opera love song. I mean, they got another, then we trade both, but I think we could still get there because we just got to find a way to discard Vivi. Okay, there's Opera love song again. Well, we get a second Vivi. So I think we just Soul Cauldron and then Vivi. Right? That deals 1 damage to us, so if they get a land, then again, well, it deals 1 damage to a creature. I probably should have done Vivi then Soul Cauldron, but that's okay. I'm not a pro, y'all. Let's take Fear of Missing Out. I don't mind. Go ahead and pump up the Vivi, swing for 4, and then hope for the best. I mean, if opponent gets a land, they deal 4 damage to us if they attack. And then next turn we got to deal 9, which is absolutely doable. Okay. Well, it's exactly like we thought. Ooh, we get a Proft, though. I think we can win this. So I think we go Profts, draw a card, and then go from there. We can't take anything else. So, Profs, keep the one that's on the battlefield already. We're 2 points away, so we just need a spell. Winternight Stories, gonna get us there. Draw 3, and then we pump it up. Good game, opponent. Let's get rid of the Vivi. Pump it up. Do we just do it? Yeah, we play this deck for a reason. If opponent's sticking around, yeah, there we go. Well, on to the next one. I was going to say, if opponent's sticking around, they want to see Vivi, right? They want to see the show. Okay. We got Sun Praiser. It's pretty funny. That's Dark Souls. I mean, I think of Dark Souls at least. This is a decent hand. We got the Fear Missing Out. We've got the Soul Cauldron. This deck is pretty simple. You got Soul Cauldron, you keep, and hope for a Vivi in the graveyard. We can go Canal, and then... See, the biggest choice in this deck is, do you go Mako first, or do you go Talent? And I kind of think we go Mako. I say Mako because we're going to be discarding cards with our Fear Missing Out, or, well... We're not discarding cards with Proft, I should say, but we're going to be drawing cards and or discarding cards. And if we do discard a card and draw a card, then Fear Missing Out kind of helps there. Maybe we Profts first, though. Draw a card, put a +1/+1 on it. Then that way, next turn, when we do Fear Missing Out, we can discard a Fear Missing Out with it. We get to draw an extra card, and then we get a discard, so we should hopefully be up to a 5/5 there. We could go Soul Cauldron, though, but I think we go Fear Missing Out. They already have Authority down, so they're good there. Pitch a Fear Missing Out. We discard a card, pump it up 1. We draw an extra card. Oh, no, it's only a 4 because we don't draw. We didn't draw off of the initial Profs. My bad. But we're still on track here. It looks like we're facing... Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like we're facing Simeraculum Synthesizer. It's not a fun deck for us. Do we go Engineer here? Or do we just run out the Soul Cauldron? Maybe we just go Talent. Get an Otter down. Oh, we can't do another because of the Soulstone. Yep, my bad there. Well, at least opponent's not overrunning with mana. We are, though. That was sarcasm. Sorry, y'all. I've been enjoying Standard recently. I might have some upcoming new videos in Timeless or Historic. Just a shout out here, because I think that Standard's kind of tapped a little bit, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and throw down another Stormchaser's Talent. Nice deck. So, yeah, opponent gets it. What do we want to do? Do you see the line? Let's obliterate ourselves, I think. Yeah, because their deck is really the deck that goes crazy. I think we can Soul Cauldron here now, pump everything up. We get to 6. They're going to most likely tap the Fear of Missing Out, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, get rid of that one. Give it to one of our otters. Swing to 5. Opponent goes down to 3. And where do we go for this? Oh, Dark Cage takes everything. They get a big benefit out of it. We don't. Are we doomed? Pretty sure we're doomed. We get the land and the Scholar, though. They're going to gain a life off of it. Pitch a Winternight Story. That's fine. We've got a 4th land, finally. This is going to be an interesting matchup. I personally think that the Synthesizer deck is the best deck in Standard. It's the #1 deck on Arena, at least. I made a video about that. It's got the Fire Crystal. It can just punch you in the face really quickly. But the pros all think it's Vivi, so this is the real true test. We got pretty close, but opponent's starting to take over with control. The Braided Nets really just put us in a position where we don't have a lot that we can do. I think we go Engineer here into another Profts, maybe. They're going to gain another life off of the Engineer trigger coming in. They're at 4. We throw down a Proft, we draw a card, we pump up probably the Engineer, and just go from there. Opponent's going to be able to tap down our Scholar. Yeah, I was going to say our Scholar if they want. We just pump up our creatures, and now that they've got 2 of the Braided Nets down, they can tap down 2 creatures per turn. I'm truly surprised they've been whiffing on like Repurposing Bay and even the Synthesizer. Like, we haven't seen that yet. That's kind of interesting. Well, there's Repurposing Bay. Well, but now here comes the thing. What do they take? Or not take? What do they... Yeah, what do they sack? Well, they can tap 2 things, right? Maybe we go ahead and just throw down the Fear of Missing Out. I want to get in... Well, let's pitch the starting town. Well, we got an untapped land there. That's fine by me. Maybe we just go Winternight Stories here. Draw 3 so that we can pump up the Fear of Missing Out. Because opponent's going to be able to tap down our creatures with the Braided Net still. Because you don't have to have anything to activate them. I don't think we want to get rid of Lightshatter. Because my thought is opponent's probably going to get rid... Well, maybe we do. Yeah. Let's say opponent's going to get rid of Authority of the Councils, but maybe they don't. They could get rid of one of their Braided Nets, but then that's just going for the Fire Crystal, and that doesn't really benefit them at all. Okay. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know what opponent's going to do here, but I think they definitely got to make a choice. I'm surprised they haven't hit any Synthesizer. They're going to Braided Net, craft with artifacts, sacking the Repurposing Bay, so they can draw cards equal to the number of artifacts, but I think we win when we just fire up our Soulstone, right? I don't think that there's anything else that they can do. I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and fire up the Soulstone. They can tap down one of our creatures, but we just win, I think. A good game. Opponent's giving us a good game. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Swing out. I guess we just relive the fear of missing out for opponent. Oh, come on. Don't rope us now, opponent. This was a good game. Okay, we win. We got there. Whew, I didn't think we were going to get there. But, you know what, let's get into the wrap-up. So yeah, this is the one and only deck that you need to play right now. If you're trying to win, this is the deck, apparently. Everybody's playing it, though, so I really think this might get banned soon. This specific version is a tailored best of one. Let me know what you think. Are you feeling Vivi? Do you dislike it? Are you getting burned out on Magic with all the new sets coming up? All I know is that if you like the content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.